a pleasure to talk to you, John. I was saying you've got such a nice energy to you, so that's really nice. Tell us about The Boy Next Door and what you thought was fascinating about the story.
Well, I don't really care about stories as much as people.
Yeah.
Who am I going to work with? Who's directing this thing? And who am I married to? Jennifer Lopez? That's pretty interesting. And this guy, Rob Cohen, directed Fast and Furious, which I thought was a fun movie, and Triple X. So, you know, once I'm on board with those guys, they could actually say, you know what, we're going to rewrite this whole script and change it up. And it's like, I don't care. We're still going to, I know we're going to do something interesting no matter what the words are on the page. I knew what my role was. It was to be gone so that the boy next door could invade and get into my bed. So I thought that was really good storytelling, to have him come back a little bit and then be gone. You know, I'm a big guy, and you know, he's a very strong young kid, but you know, I'm kind of imposing too. So it was good to have a big, strong male presence that kept coming and leaving.
And you're the misbehaving husband, if we could put it this way, correct?
Yeah, he did a little cheating.
Mm-hmm.
A little tiny bit of cheating. They were married for a decade.
That's his backstory, right?
Yeah, what's the crime? He got involved in some booze and drugs for a little bit. You know, he went down the wrong path, but now he's back. He's going to church, and he's trying to get into the good graces of Jennifer Lopez.
Absolutely. What did you think of her, by the way? She's an interesting character, I think.
Well, you know, anytime you're going to work with a superstar, and I haven't done it that much, but I've worked with some pretty amazing ladies that you know, listen, Sarah Jessica Parker is
awesome.
At the time there was nobody more famous than her. It was like hanging out with the female Elvis whenever we'd try to shoot. And working with Jennifer was very similar. And in fact, I don't know if they know each other, but I think they would like each other because they're both very grounded and could have a different lifestyle, but they choose to, you know, keep it low key and family. And she's seemingly very, very normal for being such a megastar, and that was a real pleasure to be around, as opposed to the opposite.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It's always nice to be surrounded by people that you enjoy being around. So that's really cool. Yeah. Was it a very fast-paced film in the sense of, you know, it's a thriller. There's a lot of action. It escalates at some point. Does it render on the set?
Yeah, it does, because this is a. I did a big budget movie once called Volcano that just had with Tommy Lee Jones, that had an overinflated budget, and there was just money to burn, and you could just feel time ticking away, and money going down the drain, sort of. I'm slamming it, but I'm also being honest.
Yeah.
And this movie was made for $3 or $4 million. You know, Jennifer worked for what's called Scale, which is about, you know, $39 a day, and I got 60. All of the
you were the diva on set.
And all of the money went into this production, and we shot it just like we'd shoot any independent film, and that means not many takes. That means a couple takes, and we got to be moving on. We had just a few short days to shoot this thing, and that's exciting to me. I like working like that. I don't ever want to work on a big budget thing ever again as long as I live. That would be okay with me.
Really?
Yeah.
Not with us. We want to shoot many films.
I like to do many films, but I want them all to go fast and be quick. Who wants to sit around all day while somebody decides how to spend money?
That's very true.
Yeah.
Are you a fan of fast cars, like your character is?
Yeah, I am. Although I drive a 1999 Ford F-150 pickup truck that I bought new, and it has 80,000 miles on it, and and it's kind of beat up. It's parked here at this hotel. People probably expect me to have a nicer vehicle, but that's what I drive. You know, and this is no lie. The driver's mirror was broken off. I drove in a garage and broke it off about 8 years ago, and I put black electric tape on to keep the mirror on because it kept falling out. That black electric tape is still on there after all these years. So this is an endorsement for black electric tape. It outlasts everything. Use it.
It's great to feel that, you know, with all the success that you have in Hollywood, you've stayed very grounded. You haven't been corrupted by what Hollywood can be negatively about. Is it a conscious choice? or just your personality?
Oh, there's people I like in Hollywood, but a lot of them I don't. I can spot them in about 2 seconds, and so I just try to model myself after people that I like, and make fun of the ones as soon as they walk away that I don't.
That's very true.
Yeah.
Award season is coming up. Do you have any favorite films that you've seen this year?
I'm not going to tell you, but I was invited into the Academy 3 years ago to vote for the Oscars, so I just made all my nominations 2 days ago, and that's a very, very exciting process to be involved in. When I first came to Hollywood or first came to California in 1980, I didn't become an actor until 86, 87. My girlfriend at the time, we lived down around Long Beach, we would drive up and watch the Oscars at the Dorothy Chandler Pavilion, and we'd be in the stands with all the people. And I didn't even know I was going to be an actor yet. And now I get to vote and change someone's life. I don't believe my vote counts when I vote for the President of the United States. In fact, I know it doesn't count. But my vote for who might win an Oscar counts, and that's really important to me.
Yeah, it is. It was a good year for film, wasn't it? I mean, you can't give me the details, but I think it was a good year for film, wasn't it?
I saw some amazing films this year.
It's true. That's pretty concise. And finally, a question about, young talent around you, like, Ryan Guzman, and in the film, he's quite versatile, let's say.
Yeah, for sure. I just had a chat with him. He's got a beard going on right now, and he's going to the Golden Globes in a couple days. And I said to him this morning, I said, listen, everybody wants him to shave his beard off so he looks like the boy next door, because he looks a little older with the beard. And I said, I woke up thinking about it this morning. I took him aside. I said, I want you to shave that beard off, and here's why. I said, look, this movie's done. People are going to see it or they're not going to see it. Whether your beard isn't going to increase ticket sales that much. I said, but when you go to those Golden Globes, I said, you need to look the youngest version of yourself that you can, because there's going to be other filmmakers there, and you want to try to play the high school boy for as long as you can, because there's going to be one time when they say, nah, he's a year too old to play the high school boy. So do it. Shave that beard and go. So I think I talked him into it.